Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Aloe, and guess what? Since we did get a couple of new 6 stars, and of course, guys, we got that your favorite event, guys, the Bakugan event. Today, we're going to be doing an updated tier list in All-Star Tower Defense. All right, guys, let's go hop on into it, and let's focus on the new units. All right, let's go. But before we do, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you guys get my new code unit, guys, 02, and let me know if I should make her a 5-star, a 4-star, or a 6-star. And remember, guys, the code will only work for subscribers, so if you're not subscribed, you're missing out. All right, guys, let's hop right on into it. All right, starting off, we have all the tiers, S tier all the way down to F tier, boys. S tier is going to be meta. F tier is going to be forget, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, let's start off with Blackbeard, man. All right, guys, Blackbeard is meta. All right, he's the best unit in pretty much every mode. I'm pretty sure he's even meta in air unit mode. It's pretty weird. But yeah, Blackbeard is definitely the best unit in the game for slowing as of now. There's a few other units that can slow, but you know, he's the one that I would recommend getting at least. The other ones kind of require a little bit more. All right, Ichigo, in my opinion, is the A tier slow unit. He's technically meta for some modes, but I really just think Blackbeard has the edge because he's just meta for more modes. So I'm going to rank him slightly below. Next up, guys, we got Kaido. All right, Kaido, I can't put him in F tier because he's a good trading unit, but he's not the greatest thing in the world. All right, next up, we have Goku. Please don't get this guy. Oh my gosh, he's trash. All right, next up, we have Frieza. Please don't get this guy. He's like... Oh my, you might as well just get Dan Kuzo, bro. Oh my gosh, please don't get this guy. He did get a buff. He does have an orb, but overall, I just don't recommend getting him. He's a big hassle. All right, next up, we got Kirito. He's doo-doo, but like, if he got an orb or something, he could be back on track, all right? Next up, we got Jodoro. Now, Jodoro does have an evolution now. He's part of the evolution line for Kira, but... overall, he is a decent time stop unit. I'm going to give him A tier. He's very, very useful in a lot of the new raid modes, so I'm going to give him some credit. Next up, we have Minato. The problem with Minato and a lot of these 6 stars is they don't have an element. Now, what is an element, you say? An element is this thingy right here. Basically, this is required if you want to use the unit in World 2 for anything other than an ability. And because a lot of the older 6 stars don't have them, they're doo-doo. All right, that is why we're putting Luffy into the C tier. He's just not good in World 2, and it's very easy to get to World 2. All right, next up we have Giorno. I'm gonna give Giorno as an S tier, a TS unit. I'm pretty sure every leaderboard strategy currently uses him, so he's a very good unit, definitely meta. All right, next up we have Goku. I'm gonna put Goku in here. He's more like an evolution unit now, so it's kind of hard to give him credit. Maybe I should make a new evolution tier. You guys let me know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make an evolution tier because there's a lot of 6-star evos now. All right, they're right above F tier because they're evolutions, but you know, I'll make it like a purple tier so you guys can tell it's like different. So you guys can tell it's different. All right, and I'll put it like, yeah, we'll do it like that. There you go, guys. Actually, there's probably more like maybe like under A. There we go. That's fair. All right, next up, we got the path, man. You need an orb for him to be even worth it, and he's still not worth it. All right, Whitebeard, normal Whitebeard, not prime Whitebeard. Not a very good unit. All right, next up, we have Rookia. Again, you might as well rock out with her tradable unit. Her tradable unit, it was from New Year's, I believe, this year. Has almost zero value in trading-wise. But, you know... decent damage, I guess, for a free unit, but her, she's literally a waste of gems, guys. Her tradable, I believe, is like 100% better than her. It's so weird. All right, next up, we have Gilgamesh. I'm gonna put Gilgamesh in the C tier. He does good. Actually, no, I'll give him credit. He's in the B tier. He's decent for damage for me, I guess, considering he's one of the easier 6 stars to get for World 1 players. Next up, we have Kakashi. You could use him in some of the challenges modes if you're still in World 1. But like, honestly, no, he has no usage anymore because his damage is just so low. We need a new controllable unit, and this guy just ain't it. Guts. Oh man, I'm gonna give him some credit. Now he's actually not that expensive because of Speedwagon, so maybe. But again, he doesn't have that element, which really sucks. Naruto GRR, he's a tradable unit. Normal Naruto, I'll give him some credit. Decent unit, but again, doesn't have that passive. Now, he probably will be an evolution soon when Baryon mode comes out, but, you know. All right, next up, we have Tokens. Again, not the greatest unit in the world. Sukuna. Actually, you know what? I'll put it like, I feel bad. You know what? I feel bad disrespecting Luffy like that, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, 2-minute units are bad in this now. Raigen, trash. Ryuk, I'll give Ryuk A tier. I really think there's just better damage farm units out there, like for example Night Guy. He can just get you to a higher wave, but he's still a good, they're still decent little damage farm units. They're probably the easiest damage farm. Are they the highest damage farm? No, but they're the easiest. Itachi, half decent. Sasuke, half decent. Probably that's probably more fair. Gojo is actually meta now since he got a buff. Trash. Perona, I'm sorry, Perona, but we just have a better version of you now, which is actually, where is Amelia? Amelia 6-star. She's just a better version of Perona, so there's almost no point in getting Perona anymore. She's actually half decent. We'll give her B tier. Asuna, no. EXP 6-star. I'm gonna give EXP 6-star some credit just because of how easy it is to get. It's basically a co-unit, and it's really good for new players, so I'll give him some credit. And it's free, so, and it's really easy to get even from just doing extreme mode. So considering how easy it is to get and how good it is for new players, definitely not forgettable, but still doo-doo. All right, Nightmare Luffy, please forget it. All right, Big Mom does have that evolution. Rem, man, D tier, man, D tier. All right, okay, I'm gonna be making this more honest. I will probably say not in order. All right, D tier is not in order, guys. Everything else will probably be pretty close to order. Yeah, again, actually, S tier is not in order. Oh my gosh, that didn't work. Yeah, okay, not in order, guys. All right, I don't know how to put that in there, but yeah, whatever. All right, things aren't in order, guys. All right, Dio, very good time stop unit. Frankie, this guy, half decent. Laxus, crap. Now, Fumi, decent damage, I guess. Shirtless Magician, Shirtless Devil, honestly, is getting a blessing, but like low-key, it's actually pretty good because of its giant AoE freeze and its low cost. Has way bigger freeze range than Rookia. All right, next up, we have the boys. Decent little damage farm unit. Ulakora, trash. Honestly, guys, these leaderboard units are just for trading. Aokiji is actually decent, but his freeze thing kind of messes up time stop. And the bot, he has a decent final upgrade, I guess. Right, Reaper, nah. Madara, very good unit, very good unit. Challenger Rengoku, slightly better than normal Rengoku, but still doo-doo. Speedwagon, guys, come on, you already know. This guy, we'll give him some credit. I don't really like this guy, but I just feel like he's just outclassed by Roger now. Enel, he's not meta for anything anymore. I can't give him any credit, you know. Death Kid, Engen, half decent, but outclassed now by, we'll put Goldie Roger already, right? We outclassed by Goldie Roger. Pretty much the best unit for like the new raids. All right, Planner did get a buff. Uryu, Uryu is good. I'm gonna say maybe like probably right around there. Now, honestly though, I probably should give it A tier. Genji, decent but not great. Aaron, again, I don't really see him getting a lot of usage. I'll give him some credit, but I don't really recommend picking him up anymore. She has a different, enchantment now. So, but she's still not very good. Boros did get a buff. I'll give him some credit. Shinji, not the greatest. Baby Vegu, this is the final Baby Vegu. Still a good unit. Still a good unit. Maybe high B tier. I just feel like there's better units out now. All right, Sailor Moon, not really feeling it. Kaiba, decent damage, but not really feeling it. Good for Infinite. Decent, not really the craziest thing in the world. Honestly, probably C tier. All right, nah, not kind of doo-doo. Brooke ability is so bad, I'm putting an F tier for forget. Jiren is half decent. Right around as good as a Madara. Mihawk, still very good. Good enough for A tier. Blues, say, had decent unit. Not great. Again, a lot of these are okay, all right? If they're in the C tier, I'd skip it. But they're not, like, terrible. They might have some usage. Or if they're in the B tier, they're pretty good for infinite. Which I know a lot of people care about more than story mode. Night Guy, though, is still meta. Probably the best damage unit in the game still. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, he's still not that good, though. Forget about that one that's on the list. Obito, still very good. I still think he's meta. The Pharaoh, C tier. Zero has some potential, but I don't really see a lot of people using him for leaderboards. Underwater God, good damage. I believe he's still used for leaderboards. I'll give him A tier, but maybe if you're running quads. Yujiro Hanma, B tier, man. Baki, B tier. For Mustang, B tier. Geto Suguru is pretty good, but only good enough for A tier in my mind. This guy kind of got a buff since the now normal infinite doesn't even require airs, so we'll give him some credit. Zamasu, I'm gonna give him A tier, maybe low S tier. I'm pretty sure he is meta, so maybe I'll give him S tier. Beerus just isn't the greatest thing in the world. Big Mom, technically sort of meta. I'd pass on this guy. Deku is good enough for A tier damage. Aqua Goku, decent enough for A tier damage. Guys, I don't get him anymore. Yeah, Killua, he's required for meta, so I'll give him that. Gon, I'm gonna give Gon S tier as well, just because he slaps most modes. The only mode he's not good for is infinite. Dragon Dot, and even in infinite, he's all right, I guess. All right, Whitebeard is decent enough for A tier. This guy is just like not that good of a buff unit, but he's close, so I'll give him like B tier. Jizu, he's cheap though, so I'll give him some credit. Announcer guys, bro, why is this guy even on there? Daki, yeah, they're actually half decent. I'm gonna say like high A tier, maybe S tier. Doflamingo, solid A tier. Divine Pride, solid A tier. Only he's good for soloing, but Night Guy is just better for like quads. Callaway, bro, they're free units, so I'll give him D tier for that, but please, man. All right, Kira is getting a buff, so I'm gonna give him A tier. I believe he will be meta after he gets that buff. And Sheer Tank, it's pretty much a free unit, so I'll give it some credit. There you go, guys. There's the tier list. Let me know what you guys think about it down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. It's your boy Aloe signing out, and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button to get my new code. All right.